But ready?
Yeah.
In 5, 4, 3.
And now,
Psych.
No.
from Fred House Studios in Farmersville, California, it's Garbage Time Points with Mike.
In California, I'm like a 2. Alaska, though, I might be like an 8.
And Rick.
Let me get a t-shirt. Short, sweet, and slutty.
A Wizard Fart production.
This is Manny Pacquiao.
And now, here's Mike and Rick.
All right, everybody. Welcome back for the, I guess, final episode of Garbage Time Points for 2017. Right?
We're not going to do it next week?
Nah, I'm busy.
Christmas, man.
Nah, I'm busy. Fantasy football's done after this week. Nah.
No.
We'll just take it. We'll take a couple weeks off.
All right.
You know, get our bearings together and go from there. If that's even the saying, I'm not even sure if that is or not. But I am Mike, your fantasy football Hall of Famer, and that's not Rick over there because Rick isn't here today because Rick is all sicky poos.
Poo poo.
Yeah, he's all Mr. Sick Boy right now.
All weekend.
And of course, the guy across the table, it's Fredo. I'm all mixed up now. But yeah, that's Fredo. How you doing today, Fredo?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing okay. So the running theory is that Rick was in 2 semifinal games in 2 leagues that we're in, and he's not really sick. He just wanted to avoid us at all costs, so we can't jinx him. And that theory might be true.
Uh-oh.
He made it to the finals in one of our leagues, and I think that's why he's still sick. So yeah, but the only problem with that is that we're going to end up seeing him next week on Christmas Eve.
Does that interfere with the championship game?
No, it still goes.
Oh, because it's on Sunday.
Yeah. Yep. So he's going to be a little nervous, boy. But if you're sick, Rick, get better.
Yes.
But if this is just some ploy to avoid karma, I mean, I guess that's pretty good. But you left us hanging today, though.
A little bit.
Yeah, but that's all right. It's me, and it's Fredo. We're here. And it's going to be a short show, actually.
How short?
I don't know. If we go past 30 minutes, we did something wrong. It's either a good 30 minutes or a real shitty hour that we just went into. I'm thinking. But, yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at GTP Mike and Rick, at Michael_Gaspar, at Richard_Raposa, at Have0, and at GTP Podcast. Look for us on Facebook, search Garbage Time Points. We're on iTunes, listen to us there. And also go visit gtppodcast.com. Fredo, did you sell 4 shirts or was that just adding 2?
What?
Because I saw you tweet something out about I sold 4 shirts.
Oh, yeah. It was
ever.
like one day, like that. One, I can't remember what day it was, but
yeah.
four sales came through.
Just right off the bat. It was the Las Vegas Raiders shirts.
The Raiders.
Hot item. Hot Christmas ticket.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. And we spent a drunk Friday night trying to come up with new shirt ideas. I don't even know if we remember any of them.
No.
But, yeah. Yeah, so go there. You can find us there. The guys from the Pod Express, they are taking a little break because Gilbert is having a sex change. And ever since they got Jimmy Garoppolo, he said he wanted to look his best to try to, get himself a sugar daddy.
Oh.
And all you got to do is go check his Twitter feed because he's all about Dreamboat Jimmy right now. He's on cloud 9. I'm telling you, man. He even sent us a tweet that said, like, you guys better be talking about Jimmy Garoppolo on this week's show and like a lot.
He even sent me like 5 ideas to create Jimmy Garoppolo t-shirts.
Did he?
Yeah. Jimmy Dreamboat Garoppolo.
Oh, man.
Jimmy the franchise Garoppolo. I'm just like, fuck.
Wow. Dreamboat Jimmy. You should take the idea from Steamboat Mickey. Is that what it's called? Like the first ever Mickey Mouse cartoon. He's on a steamboat or something like that. And just like paste Jimmy Garoppolo's face onto Mickey Mouse. Like, there you go.
Oh, shit.
Dreamboat Jimmy. That'll work. Hey, so, I don't know if we should do spoilers or not, but we went and saw Star Wars on Saturday with a group of friends. Fredo, what did you think about it? Like, what did you really think about it now that you've had a couple days to sit back and think?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yes, it exceeded my expectations. Only disappointments I had about it were the fingerprints of Disney that were trickled throughout the whole movie. Mm-hmm. It was just unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like little crackling jokes and that little fur creature, which they only threw in there so that little kids would want to buy the little toy.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was good.
And see, I agree with you on most of that. I really like those little damn things because it's cute. I thought it was funny. The whole, I mean, I don't even think, who cares actually? At this point, if you haven't seen it, you're not going to really see it because it's one of those movies where you're like, you got to go out and see it as fast as you can before everybody spoils it. But, yeah, the little scene with Chewbacca where he's trying to eat one of them and they're just looking at him all sad. Like, I thought that was funny. Like, that was funny. But
I heard you laugh on that scene.
Yeah. But the jokes, yeah, they were a little too much. And the whole getaway scene towards the end, my brother had it because I was talking to him today and it just kind of like went into the Star Wars talk. He's like, so what'd you think about Star Wars? And like, I told him pretty much that same thing. And then, he had a good, I don't know the word to use right now. But the getaway scene, he kind of compared it to the O.J. Simpson chase, where it was just like slow, nothing was really going on. They kept their distance, and it just dragged on and on and on, which it did, man. Because that was what I didn't like about it. When I told him, I was like, you know what, man, that whole scene, it just went on forever. And they were just sitting there arguing about like, what are we gonna do? And like, you know. And
then the little twist, the plot twist, well, not really plot twist, but just like the situation that turned at the very end.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, okay. Yeah. It just took forever for it to finally happen.
Yeah. and that was fine and all, man. And, you know, but other than that, it was cool. Like, I feel like they could have ended it a little bit better. Yeah. I felt like it was just like, oh man, here it goes, and then the end. Mm-hmm. Like, it was just cut short. Cut really short. The feeling too, like he kind of pointed out, was that it felt like they're trying too hard to set up like spin-offs. Okay. You know, so like Poe, we're gonna set up a Poe spin-off, show you his origins, or you know, I'm kind of hoping if they do spin-offs, it'll be like, here's a Snoke one, because we didn't learn anything about him in that movie. We didn't learn anything about him, and I think that'd be interesting to see. I don't want to. You can't really talk about it without spoiling it for people. And like, I don't feel like the scene with the little quackers or whatever. They have names. I just can't remember what they are. But I don't feel like that's a spoiler. That's just like a cute scene or whatever. But if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out so we could actually talk about it at some point. Because this whole like, I don't know.
The Porgs.
Yeah, that's what they were called. The Porgs.
Fucking Porgs.
Yeah. But other than that, that was pretty much the weekend. We celebrated a friend's birthday. Happy birthday goes out to Mo once again.
Feliz Navidad.
So, yeah, that was fun. Drank more than I wanted to this weekend. Don't usually do that anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting old. You're getting old. I'm not getting old.
You're still an animal, but like that Friday night killed me. I woke up like, oh shit, we gotta go watch Star Wars.
I took such a long nap after we got back from the trip. I was like,
oh man.
Oh fuck.
Oh, see, that's like, he's like, everybody come over to my parents' house for a barbecue, and then you told them that you were gonna be at your parents' house.
Oh, I did go to my parents' house, but
you just took the nap there?
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna go visit them. Something.
Nah, that's cool. But yeah, we had a good time watching football on Saturday and all that good stuff.
Football.
Yeah. But, okay, let's move on. Let's get into this, because this is something that I'm really, really happy about. Our GTP FanDuel challenge from this past week. We didn't have quite the turnout.
That was a little disappointing.
Yeah, but I mean, usually around this time of year, it gets a little hard. And usually, the people that drop out are the people that are no longer in fantasy football. They're fantasy football league, so they're just like, I want nothing to do with it. I'm not even going to sign up. But we have some good news. We had a winner this week, and his name was me.
Yay!
I won. I think I put up like 130.
Yeah, big numbers.
Yeah. And the thing about it is that I didn't go back and make any changes because I just set my lineup on Friday after I did it, and I was like, you know what? Trust yourself. I was getting into that Star Wars. Feeling, so I was like, trust yourself, Michael.
You didn't even check about like statuses, like
no, because I already knew who was all playing. So like, if I had heard one of them wasn't going to play, I'd go do something about it. But I knew who was there. I trusted my instincts. I was one with my fantasy team, and I won. So yeah. Knocked this guy off his perch. And the best part about it is, this is the best part about
What's
it.
The best part?
Because 3 weeks in a row, Gridiron Gods won. Mm-hmm. And he even had the nerve to send us a Facebook comment telling us that if we ever wanted to have an expert on the show, that we can go ahead and give him a call.
Yep.
And guess what, Gridiron Gods? I think you scored like 90 points and you finished in last place.
You're a loser.
That was disappointing. Because usually when you lose, you want to fall just a little bit down. But you fall all the way to the bottom.
All the way down.
Out of 6? Out of 6 people, you went from 154 to 90?
Wow.
That's terrible, man.
Made me look good.
Yeah. Where did you finish?
Second to last.
Oh.
I was worried. I was like, no.
You've made a nice little home right there, that second to last, man.
Yep.
But it's all right. We're going to do it for one more week. We'll do this last one, carry it out, and see what happens. We're not going to tell you who wins. We're just going to do it for funsies, see what happens. And then maybe we'll give it a little bit, and then we'll start doing some NBA basketball. That's always fun. Friday nights, that's usually when they're loaded with games. So
every day you can set something up.
Yeah, we'll just do that. So, yeah, this is usually the time when we would move on to quick hits or even Rick's cute animal facts. And since neither of us do any of those things, it's not going to happen.
No.
But I'll ask you this, and if you don't, that's fine.
I got a cute animal fact for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Should I play that? Fuck the intro.
Well, no, you brought it up. We were talking about house music before we started the show, and Fredo just gave us like the house version of that song.
The cute version of it. All right. Dogs can sense when female, like humans, not female dogs, but women are pregnant. Even before they realize that they're pregnant. Their attitude will change and they'll be more protective of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to eat what's in that belly. That's what they think. They're like, there's something live in there. How did you come across this? Is someone that you know pregnant, or did you just look up a random pregnant?
I was looking up cute animal gifs and pictures and videos, and one of them was this like husky dog with this interacting with a newborn baby, and it was just like pushed up against the baby, and in the comments people are like, "Oh yeah, dogs can actually sense when."
Oh, so it wasn't an actual fact. It was you. It was you.
And I even looked into it.
Oh,
I was
okay.
looking up and doing little research. I was like, "This can't be. I can't believe what fucking people say in comments because I like making up bullshit in comments."
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I thought all people should know that there's trolls out there that'll just say anything just to get you to go, well, I heard.
If a dog smells your belly, a pregnant belly, and barks at it, it's a boy. If it licks the belly, it's a female.
Did somebody try to say that?
No, I just made that up right now.
See? That's the type of stuff that can happen. But at least you looked it up and you did your research, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. I would just been like, oh, that's awesome. Let me go tell everybody I know.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Man, you know a lot of things. Yes,
yeah.
I do.
Yes, you do. No, I was actually going to say, because we have our little shared documents thing that we have on Google, and we're all supposed to leave notes there, and sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. But Fredo usually does a good job of putting little things there that he wants to talk about.
I have mine. I have my own personal one.
Yeah.
The one that you guys see.
And you never give us anything off of it.
Nope.
So now's your chance to just find some random interesting stuff that you want to just throw at us, because
all right,
'tis the season. We don't have this guy here, and you need to step it up for the show because I can't just talk this whole time. So do you have anything on Fredo's random list of facts or whatever's that you'd like to throw out there before the new year?
All right. Well, I do have a couple of new facts. They're bringing up. Remember back when cell phones started getting pretty popular with everybody, and people were like worried about the radiation causing brain cancer and all that stuff. Well, that topic is being brought up once again. now that a new research has shown that 95% of U.S. citizens have cell phones. And if you look in the disclaimers, like it's in the iPhones, and I'm pretty sure it's in the Androids too.
Yeah.
You got to really dig in there into the terms and conditions. They got little things in there that's warning you about excessive usage of cell phones to your head.
Like radiation?
Yeah. And they strongly suggest you use a speakerphone or headphones when you're using talk.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't use talk. They use text, but still, same thing. And then they go even further about talking about like how a majority of people have their phone within arm's reach 24/7, and that it's just starting to build up a big concern.
Well, maybe they should do something about that.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But, I mean, people are pretty smart, and they can figure out ways to kind of tone that shit down. How old were you when you got your first cell phone, and what kind was it?
I believe I was 17. I was a senior in high school, and I thought I was a shit.
Yeah?
Because I had one of those flip phones. It was a Motorola.
Was
like a little
it the Razor or?
No, it was before the Razor.
Oh, dang.
It was like a little metallic looking flip phone, and I just remember using it, but really using text on it. And nobody at the time was really using text, and I was just like, oh man, this is a cool feature. Like, you don't have to talk.
Yeah.
And then, it just blew up from there. And then, like, maybe I want to say maybe a year and a half or 2 years later, everybody was getting the Razors. And those were everywhere. And I'm just like, oh, I want to get one, but I couldn't afford it because I was putting all my money into my car at the time. So I was like, forget my phone.
Yeah.
Then my second one was those little Nokia bricks that don't fucking break.
Oh yeah,
that was the shit.
That's what I had. I was 18. I got that phone. It was Cricket, and that sucked. But it was also a hand-me-down. I took it from my brother because he had that, and the only way that it would work is if I put a penny between the battery and the little cover on the back. But that motherfucker, that thing lasted for a long time. Yeah, that thing lasted for a long time, man. Those things were built to last. Not like these damn phones of today that just crack with your smallest dumb drunk move.
Yep. We got the big toy for this Christmas. Have you heard about it?
No.
LOL Surprise.
What the hell is that?
It's I just heard about it today, and what it is I guess some guy was spending a lot of time watching YouTube videos and noticed that kids are like, they watch those box opening videos where they just fucking open toys and shit, and people watch, like, they just record themselves opening toys. Well, this kind of is that kind of thing where you fucking open it and it's just,
so you don't
know what the fuck is in it. It's a mystery. So yeah. It's a mystery. But like, what's spear?
What type of gifts do they put in there? Like, is it like, oh, you might be one of the lucky people that gets an iPhone, whatever?
I don't think it's that much. No, it's like little, kind of like, they look like little pop toys, those little pop mini dolls, bobbleheads,
the Funkos or whatever that everyone's all into.
They're smaller.
Oh, well, that's not really cool.
Yeah, but you never know what you're gonna get.
It's just Polly Pocket.
Sure.
Yeah.
But everybody wants one. Everybody's craving it.
It's Polly Pocket. All they did was call it LOL Surprise. Surprise Magic Funny.
Yeah.
That's not a cool toy, man. Like, good toys, Tickle Me Elmo or something like that. But nobody wants toys anymore. They just want electronics.
Yeah. I want a phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, who wants that?
Kids.
The niece is asking for a tablet. What you can do with a tablet? All you do is you already have a phone. And all you do is sit there and watch YouTube videos all day.
Watch YouTube
and make stupid music videos, and then ask me if I want to see them. And I'm like, no, they're dumb. You're not creative.
You know what I also started doing? I started like listening to other podcasts just to kind of get ideas. Like, oh, what the hell can like we do? I noticed that a lot of them they talk like they're taking a shit.
What?
Like, hey, this like.
Wait,
like,
is that how you take a shit, Fredo?
Yeah. Like I don't. There's no reason for me to talk when I'm taking a shit. But when somebody calls me, like, hey, what do you want?
No one's ever talked to you through the door when you're taking a shit?
No.
I stopped pushing. And I'm just like, yeah. Because you already know I'm taking a shit in there. Why would I just be like, what's going on out there? What? Why would
I gotta feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna make them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, I would just be laughing the whole time. I don't know if I'd feel uncomfortable. I'd probably just go talk to you when you're taking a shit just so I can hear that all the time.
But they got like a yelling voice, but not yelling.
Yeah.
Like they're trying. They sound like they're yelling, but their levels are like just.
I don't know, man.
All right.
I think that's the.
It might be just the shit I'm listening to. Like Alex Jones is a great example.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I think of that, and I'm thinking of like more. They talk like in your face. It's not like they're trying to talk to you; they're just trying to talk like in your face, like
through you. So
this is my point. Believe this shit. The more forceful you sound, the more like believable your point is. I think is what a lot of these people are trying to go for.
Fuck you up, boy.
Yeah, I mean you're taking a shit. They're all talking and taking a shit. Now, whenever I hear them, that's all I'm going to be thinking. Like, okay, now they're talking in their apparent taking a shit voice.
What do you want?
Yeah. Give me like 5 minutes, damn it.
All right, since it's the end of the year, I got one more question for you.
All right.
What are some words and phrases that you would like to see retired for 2018?
Retired. Snowflake. Like even, and that's not even just because like I am, left leaning. I suppose you could say, but that's more just because everybody's a fucking snowflake and they just throw it at each other. Like snowflake, I hate that word so much because you actually see conversations on there where they're like, yeah, you're nothing but a liberal snowflake. Sounds like you're over there crying like a snowflake to me. Oh, a snowflake would say that to somebody else because they're snowflakes. That's an awfully snowflake thing to say, and it just goes back and forth on snowflakes. What else is there?
I got bruh.
Yeah, but that's not going anywhere. Because you know what sucks about that is we start like our little group of friends started saying shit like that just to be, I don't know, ironic or something. I don't know the word to use, but it just kind of stuck. So now every once in a while you're just like, "What's up, brah?" Like, brah. It usually started around like MMA because like that's what we associated with MMA talk and
Yeah.
So
Bro
then
shirts.
then it just stuck.
Yeah.
What else is there? Why, you got a list of stuff there?
I do.
Okay, let's hear it. Because
Dabbing. I think we should get dabbing. Should be
the dancing
done.
itself, or like dabbing, like smoking itself, or calling it dabbing at all.
Just dabbing. The little.
Yeah. Oh, what's the one where they put their hand in the air and they like do the? Is that the whip or the nay-nay, or is it both of them?
What?
The one where they like put their hand in the air and they're like waving it back and forth.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's either the whip or the nay-nay.
The Beyonce?
I'd love to. No, it's not her. I'd love to see that go too because I saw this comedian girl. She was on Saturday Night Live and like she did it a lot on there.
That was like her go-to. Like I got nothing to say.
Yeah,
do this.
it's like her funny move. And then like I was like, oh, maybe she was just nervous and that's part of her act. No, that's who she is because then she was on the Daily Show and she came out doing the same thing. And it's just annoying. All right, what else is there?
The word turnt.
Like turned up, yeah.
Getting turnt.
Yep, I'm down with that.
And then yes.
Yeah, oh no, I don't know, man. That damn cat. That's the only reason I like that is just because that video of the cat saying yes. That was a classic for us.
That's all I have.
Because I like those are good, but for me, I hear that and like I just get reminded of this whole little thing I heard on the news about like the top political words or whatever and alternative facts, like stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking of.
Sad.
Yeah. Yeah, just sad. Get rid of the word sad.
Fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, we need to get rid of some of that stuff. But it's going to stick around. Because Bay is still here.
Oh, yeah.
People are still saying that shit. And that's been for like a couple years now. And that was like, back then, we need to get rid of that word.
Bye.
But it's not going anywhere. Bye, Felicia. Can people stop saying bye, Felicia already? I've heard people say that.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. Whoa, were you taking a shit? Were you taking a shit when you said that?
I was trying to.
And you said Felicio.
It almost sounded like the other word.
Bye, Felicio.
Ooh, you can say Felicio.
The Batman talk. We should just do a whole show with the Batman talk.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. It's time to move on. Let's talk about a little bit what happened yesterday in the NFL.
All right, let's do this.
I can't do that, man.
All right, let's go.
Now let's talk some fantasy.
Wolf ball.
Here's the thing about that. We're not actually going to talk fantasy football.
What?
Yeah. And here's the reason.
Okay.
It's week 16. Mm-hmm. You are in the championship game. Mm-hmm. And there's not really anybody on waiver wire left available to you to pick up to put in your starting lineup to help you win that championship game. You only have what you have on your bench. And you know who your horses are at this point, and you know who to play. So I have done all I can to help you get there, and now it's up to you. Put your horses in. Put the people that got you there in. And good luck.
Good luck.
I still have one championship team out there. Just destroyed one of my friends to get there. Yeah, I mean, I have Melvin Gordon, and he had a huge week.
Yes, he did.
Kareem Hunt, he had a huge week.
Blew it up.
Todd Gurley, he had a huge week. Cam Newton, he had a huge... Dude, I'm telling you.
That's 100 points right there.
Yeah, just between them. It was insane, dude. I was just watching this thing happen. I was like, wow, this is really going to happen right now. This is really happening. You're not left in any leagues right now, right?
No, I'm out.
Yeah. And Fredo, of course. Yeah. Fredo, of course, Rick, of course, has his one thing going, which is why he's not here. He doesn't want to get jinxed. But let's talk about something.
What's that?
You watched the Raider game yesterday, right?
Yes, it was hard.
Okay, first of all,
Fuck.
Derek Carr, he had me fooled, man. He had me fooled, but he is exactly who I thought he was.
Because of the last play?
Because, no. I'm not going to fault him for the last play, although you could say you had a timeout, you just got the first down, get out of bounds. Mm-hmm. Or go down. Don't do something stupid like that. And he didn't. Everything he throws, he has to throw like he's throwing a balled up piece of paper into a fucking trash can. He just floats it out there, and I don't get it. He has the happiest feet. He can't come set. Every play that they run for him has to be his first option is either open or he panics.
It's like he doesn't trust his line.
Yeah. But they give him plenty of time. Plenty of time, dude, because they always grade out high. But if he sees that first guy is not there, he's either going to force it to him or he's going to sit around and he's going to pat the baby. He's going to have happy feet. He's going to make his line look so bad that people start to question whether or not they let him purposely get hurt because they thought he was siding with anti-protesters. That's what he did against the Redskins earlier in the year. And I think they overpaid him. They overpaid for him, man. And that's what really sucks about it, man. It's because they're stuck into this contract with him because they have so much guaranteed money locked up in him. They made him the highest paid quarterback, and we're stuck with them.
How much guaranteed?
Wasn't it like 70? Wasn't it 70 million?
I thought it was 80.
He is the highest paid quarterback. Like, he jumped Joe Flacco.
40.
Yeah.
25 per year. Jesus. Do you think his holiness is what, like, kind of upped it up to you?
That's why people love him. That is why a lot of people love him. They refuse especially in the area that we live in. I mean, there's a lot of Fresno State people around here, or people who claim to like Fresno State when they're good.
I heard he pushes the book a lot, even when he's signing autographs to fans. Mm-hmm. Like, read the book, read the Bible.
Yeah. No, he does, yeah. And that's fine, dude. I'm fine with that. But I also know that a lot of people refuse to acknowledge the fact that he's not as good as everybody says he is because of that. Oh, he's a godly man. He's a good man. Okay, dude, that has nothing to do with the fact that he can't fucking throw a back shoulder fade to his wide receiver, or he leaves all of them out to dry and they get crushed.
Cooper.
He relies too much on Seth Roberts, who even more so than the Derek Carr contract. That's the one complaint I have with Reggie McKenzie. He doesn't deserve to get fired, but that's the one complaint I had with him. It's because Seth Roberts did not deserve to get a 2-year contract. Mm. The guy either catches an amazingly terrible throw and comes down with it, and you're like, wow, that guy's really good, or he's clanking him off his hands on a little freaking 5-yard and in, or fumbles. Mm-hmm. There's just something off about that team. I don't think they need to fire Del Rio.
No,
the defense has improved under Pagano. They're actually getting to the quarterback. They're actually making plays on the ball while it's in the air. So that's a good thing. But Todd Downing, that was a terrible decision too, man. You had no idea what this guy was all about, and you let go the coordinator who helped turn your offense into a top 5 offense, took him to the playoffs, and you let him go in favor of a guy you had no idea about. But he was recommended by somebody.
Somebody close?
Scott Linehan. So yeah, I don't see how they're close at all. But aside from that, a folded piece of paper.
Yeah.
That's how we decide that a first down is a first down, with a folded piece of paper.
You never done that before?
No. I had never, ever seen that in my life. Nobody has ever seen that before. They were holding it at an angle. They were holding it towards the football. Have you seen that picture?
I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah. He's holding it towards the football, and it's where in the rule book does it say put a folded piece of paper in between somewhere?
If you can't decide or don't know. And then later on he comes out, so they release a statement saying that he had made a visual assessment of it with the decision, but only brought up the paper to confirm something.
And why did it have to be folded? You added more to it because
he had a smirk when he was walking away.
Yeah.
Like,
Jason Witten patting him on the butt. He points first down. He's like, yeah, I got this. Nobody's going to complain about this. Why did it have to be a folded piece of paper? Why couldn't it have been just a clean sheet? Like, why didn't you have somebody run back to the printer in the press box, bring you out a fresh sheet of paper, pulled straight from the printer, and put it down there, and not hold it at an angle? Don't hold it towards the football and say that it was touching the football.
Yeah, I did like Chris Collins' statement during the whole measurement crap. Mm-hmm. How you said that you got the highest tech companies across the bay, yet you're over here measuring first down with a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is that?
And old man chain gangs who sometimes forget to even move down the field. Like, they forget to move. All the technology in the world, and we had a referee out there with a piece of paper holding it slanted towards the football.
Yeah. I
would have been fine. I would have been fine if they didn't pull it out. If they didn't pull out that piece of paper and just said first down, I would have, been. I would have. I could have easily just been like, "Oh man, I don't think so." But what are you going to do about it?
But they had to go slide a piece of paper right in between.
That ruined it for me because I don't usually like to complain about referees, dude. Like, sometimes when there's a bad game that's going on, if they're getting on both sides, then they're getting it on both sides. But there was a couple pass interference penalties in that game that I was just like, dude, what are these guys watching? Like, they had a Des Bryant pass interference in the end zone. He grabbed the guy's arm and pulled it down and flopped back, and they threw a flag, and they ended up scoring on that 1-yard Rod Smith touchdown. That was on a 3rd and 8. Phantom holds. I just don't want to be that Raider fan that sits back and says, yep, refs were out to get him, because I hate it. I hate it so much. But they didn't help their cause on Sunday night.
Nope. Who's kind of been helping me ease the wound of the PaperGate, whatever you want to call it? Marquette King on his Instagram account. He's already made 2 videos mocking like the whole thing.
Yeah.
First one, he was like, he had just gone to his apartment after the game, and he's just sitting there by the coffee table, and he puts on a book, and then he brings the water bottle, puts them up against each other, grabs a piece of paper, slides it right in between, looks at it, and then just smacks it off the table. And then the other one, they go into an office, an agent or somebody, and the guy's like fixing his picture frame on the wall. He's trying to measure it. He's like, hey, can you help me out? Is this 3 inches? And some other guy goes and gets like a ruler, can't really get it. Marquette King comes up. He puts a piece of paper against the wall. He's like, yep, that's 3 inches.
Yeah.
It's just shit like
that. That guy's funny, man. It's too bad he never comes on with us. We beg him all the time.
I know.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
Maybe if we made a video of you twerking. I don't know what it would do.
Paper?
Yeah. Yeah, you twerk, and I'll put a piece of paper between your cheeks and then just slap it away. That'll work. But yeah. So that ends it for the Raiders. The Raiders are done this year. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. Whatever, man. We had our one fun year last year, I guess. So now we're going to have to wait another 13 years. That Pat Steelers game, did you catch any of that?
No, it wasn't. Nah.
Yeah, because it wasn't locally. Yeah. Obviously, the big thing, they lost the game. But more importantly, they lost Antonio Brown for a couple weeks now.
Ankle, right?
Torn calf.
Ooh,
torn calf muscle. That hurts. They're saying that potentially he could be back before the playoffs start, because they are looking. Actually, right now, I didn't see it. Maybe they are the number 2 seed. I thought the Patriots would have to go for it, but I think they are. the number 2 seed at this point. So if they win out, which they are fully capable of doing, they will have an extra week for him to rest. So that would give him 3 weeks to get ready for their first game. But yeah, that was big. Jesse James, that was a catch.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I hate the rules. I could see where you look at the Dez Bryant catch against Green Bay a couple years back and say that wasn't a catch. That kind of wasn't. The Calvin Johnson kind of wasn't. This was a catch. That was a football move. He went to the ground. He extended the ball over the goal line. It went past it. As soon as it passes it, he scored. The play is dead. Mm-hmm. But they called a continuation on it, and he bobbled the ball, so it wasn't a touchdown.
Was his knee down?
Yeah, his knee was down. It was a football play. And they didn't give it to him. And I hate that they have referees going on like Twitter and writing out long threads supporting that call when they know damn well that was a fucking catch.
No, if the play had happened at the 5-yard line, would it still be the same call?
They would call it an incomplete pass, which they did. So it didn't count. So then the Steelers step up there and then they ran a play. And then the play after that, instead of spiking the football, Ben sends out Eli Rogers and he throws a pick. And it ends the game.
Was he clocking it?
He was supposed to. You could tell from everybody else that he was supposed to. But I think he said something to Eli or gave him a little sign or a gesture that said, hey, go, you know. Because if he completes that pass, it's Dan Marino 2.0, you know, fake spike, throws a touchdown, blah, blah, blah. Steelers win, all is good in Pittsburgh. But he didn't, so people are getting hate for it. I like them taking that chance. Why risk going into overtime when you just lost Antonio Brown earlier in that game and getting more people hurt? You're going to see him again in the playoffs. It doesn't matter. You seen the 49er game?
A little bit of it here and there. Bouncing back and forth.
Garoppolo looks good, man.
Yep.
He looks really, really good. He's picked up that Kyle Shanahan offense. Marquise Goodwin actually looks like a legit number 2 wide receiver. Mm-hmm. Like you could throw him on the other side of somebody else. Like maybe Pierre Garçon comes back. Not sure about that. But if they get him another wide receiver, they have a good thing going with Selleck and George Kittle. Draft the offensive lineman, and they're on their way, man. Of course, they have to figure out what they're going to do with Carlos Hyde if he really fits into that offense, which I don't think that he does.
No. Why not?
It's just not his style, man. That zone running, that's just not him. It's hard for him. They got Breida there, who they really like, who can run that way. But I'm sure they're going to be looking to move him. He's going to be gone. But the 49ers, they've improved a lot more. Don't let the record fool you. You know, you can look at that record and say what you want, but they've actually improved. And they look like a team that is maybe 2 years away from contending.
You see any of these wide receivers going there next year?
Sammy Watkins could be a possibility.
Not that far of a move for him.
Oh, wait, you know what?
What?
Didn't he? I think he re-signed.
I don't think so.
I don't know. You could check that. I think he re-signed. I'm not sure. But I'm looking at someone like, and I don't know if they would do it. Yeah, see, he just re-signed. Oh, wait, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't think Terrell Pryor would be a fit. They wouldn't do Mike Wallace. I'm thinking of somebody who would be a nice option for them, is to go look at possibly making a move for Keenan Allen.
Oh, yes.
Because I think they'd be willing to part with him.
Because they got Mike Williams and I don't know who else.
Yeah, they got Mike Williams. They got Tyrell Williams.
And they got, Hunter Henry, but he got hurt.
Yeah. But this is for next year.
Oh, yeah.
But they're
still on the run, Chargers?
Yeah, but you can't trade right now. I'm talking for next year.
Oh, okay.
They have a shot right there. Oh, and Trey Burton. Trey Burton might be a nice little pick for them. But they have a good thing going. Like we said earlier, Mike and Joe, they're both soaking
you don't
panties.
Think the fact that the Niners, like, their opponents are looking at them like, they're Niners, so they're not really.
No, I think they know they got to get to play them. They have a good young team now. We'll see, man. I don't know. I like what they're doing. I like what they've done. I really didn't know what to expect with them, with John Lynch coming in. But maybe he's just a natural, and maybe he just lucked in to Jimmy Garoppolo. Like he just was like, oh, here's a second round pick. We got plenty of picks.
You see that play where they're already comparing him to Joe Montana?
I mean, they were doing it all game, man. They were doing it all game, comparing him to Brady, comparing him to Roethlisberger. They were just, any name they could think of, they were just like, doesn't he just remind you a little bit of blah, blah, blah?
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. And the Eagles look okay without Carson Wentz, man. I think you can just plug in a quarterback there. Not saying that they're not going to miss him and that it doesn't hurt him, but Nick Foles looked okay for them yesterday. And the Rams destroyed the Seahawks. Dude.
That was great.
Oh, my gosh.
I can't stand the Seahawks. They're like the crybaby team of the NFL, man.
Yeah.
Like any little thing. If they're not winning, they're going to be pouting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what they do. Like I heard somebody say it earlier today that when everything's going right, you know, the little whining and fighting within themselves on the sideline, it's just called passion, you know. But now it's called the team getting old and team breaking down. And the Rams put it down on them, man. And Todd Gurley ran all over them. I believe they have another matchup. They play each other week 17.
Nice.
So that should be pretty good to look forward to, man.
It'll be fun.
Yep. Oh, what are we at right now? 40 minutes? Yeah. I think that's all we got to talk about. Do you have anything else to talk about?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think that'll do it, man. We really just wanted to get on, say good luck to you in your championship game if you were lucky enough to make it.
And if you're like really not knowing who to start, maybe you got a player who's hurt, like no Antonio Brown.
Yeah, you could just send us. A couple of you just have my number and you send me a text message during the week and ask me who to play, or you can just hit us up on Twitter and we'll let you know. You need FanDuel advice now? You can just come back to me apparently because I won this past week. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us. I'm not sure when we're gonna return. We'll talk about that amongst ourselves. And go from there. But we hope you guys have a very good Merry Christmas. Oh, my God. I can't believe I just said that. We never said that anymore.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Oh, fuck it. Let's start saying Feliz Navidad.
Oh, my gosh. Build the wall now. We don't need that here. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Have a good New Year. Everybody out there, you stay safe. I'm not sure if they're going to do a show this week. We didn't watch Clash of Champions. I don't know if you were tuning in for WWE news, but we didn't watch it. But be on the lookout. Hopefully the guys from the Pod Express do a show this week to kind of recap that. Follow them at the Pod Express, at Joe Gilbert 1992, and at Get Up Mike. And yeah, that's going to do it for us. So for myself, Mike, your Fantasy Football Hall of Famer, and Fredo.
Yeah, that's me.
Not Rick, because he was a sicky boy. Tune in whenever. We'll let you know when we come back. But until that time, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.